through the eyes of people like Eugene Sledge and one or two others who'd also written their memoirs, diaries and letters, you were able to piece together what they were really thinking as they went through the experience of boot training. Boot camp in the US Marine Corps is famously tough. At times when they're going through boot camp, you can see them thinking, what have I got myself into? But it's not a coincidence that it is that tough. And I think all of them latterly, certainly when they got out to the Pacific and some of the early fighting, realized this was for a reason. It's to make us capable of surviving the rigors of actual combat. To know what to do almost automatically when we're faced with a lethal situation. But of course, the letters and diaries, particularly some of the communications with their family, both during the war and after, give you a very kind of intimate, emotional experience, really, of what they were going through and how they coped. There's one particularly moving letter written by Eugene Sledge. It talks about how he had gathered together dainty little shells on the beach at Peleliu, which without question was the single worst experience the Marines went through in the Pacific Wars. And he said, I gathered these shells to be able to send to my mother as a bracelet because it was a terrible place to have done the fighting, but he wanted some nice thing to come out of it and to be able to send to his mum, to just somehow get over the awfulness of what he'd been through. It's those little moments like that that suddenly makes you realize that combat for soldiers is an awful experience, but they've always got half a mind on, the people they've left behind.